Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's show where I'll be telling you a little bit more about the upcoming book. But first of all, I want to share with you what me and Toby learned when we went bowling this week. And we'll see who's hiding in the van. Who's going to help us today? It's little Sydney. Hello Sydney. Come on, let's go and have a swim. Good boy, here, come on, come on. There's a good lad. So it's really important that I do something with Sydney first, yeah, before I start concentrating on the camera and telling you guys a story. Yeah, I want to make sure that I've got Sydney's attention, that I've got him doing something, and I think we've achieved that now. So yesterday, me and Toby went bowling. Beth was at work. We had a spare couple hours, so we went off and we had a game of bowling. We didn't know we were going bowling. We just kind of headed off to the town to do something, and that's where we ended up. So this is not going well. So we arrived at the bowling, and obviously you've got a decision to make when you get there. Do you want to have the bumpers up or have the bumpers down? Because if the bumpers are up, then you know you're going to have an easy-ish game. You're going to certainly knock more pins down than you do if the bumpers are down. We don't bowl very often, neither of us. So I asked Toby what he wanted to do, and he decided that he wanted to have the bumpers up. So I wasn't particularly chuffed about having the bumpers up. Yeah, I've a bit of a challenge. Not that we're competitive dad or anything, you know, but I wanted to make a bit of a challenge. Sides up or sides down?
Sides up.
Jump, right?
What?
Come on, sides up, right? But Toby wanted the bumpers up, so we had the bumpers up. And we had a lovely 2 games of bowls. We had a good laugh. I don't think we would have had as much fun if we'd had the bumpers down. Yeah, the bumpers made it much easier for us to hit the pins. Yeah, we were kind of cheating, I suppose, but it wasn't like competition rules or anything. We were just there to have a bit of fun, and that was what we had. And often, dog training is like that. Yeah, if you can make it as easy as possible for your dog to want to be with you, or as easy as possible for your dog to learn something new that you want to teach him, or as easy as possible for your dog to do anything really. Yeah, you've got much more likelihood that you're going to enjoy it, that your dog's going to want to do it again. Go on, in you go. If you're training your dog something new, yeah, you want to make sure that you've got something really, really tasty that he likes, so that you can get his attention, or a really interesting toy that he likes playing with, so you can get his attention. You want to make sure that you're teaching him something fairly easy for him to learn. You want to make sure that you teach him in an environment that's hasn't got many distractions in, yeah, so your dog can more readily give you focus, and he's not going to be distracted by every other passing bird or dog or whatever it is that could possibly distract your dog, yeah? Try and make it as easy as possible for your dog to learn whatever it is that you want to teach him, which is exactly the kind of advice that I give in my new book, which we're going to tell you a little bit more about now.
So why did you decide to write a book?
I thought it'd be a great way to tell more people about what we're doing with the dog training. You know, we have the online dog training program, and we run dog training courses, and I just thought this would be a great starting point for people who want to know more about what we do with the dogs and how we train the dogs and how they can train their dogs better. If we had a book, you know, that had all that information in, and it would be, you know, not too expensive, so they'd be able to anybody could buy kind of thing, you know. The book is called How to Be Your Dog's Superhero, and it's about how you can turn yourself from an average everyday dog owner whose dog doesn't find him very interesting into your dog's superhero, who is someone that he looks up to and he wants to be with and he finds dead interesting, and his world revolves around you.
So what's the process of writing the book been like?
Hard. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun, but it's been hard as well. I think I kind of had the idea probably about 6 months ago to do it, and then I just kind of messed around for a few months, you know, jotting down a few ideas here and there and starting chapters and not really getting anywhere with them, and then just before Christmas I kind of got serious about it, and I bought a product to help me, you know, this write and publish your book in 90 days by a friend of mine, Vicky Fraser, who did, and that really helped to kind of focus me on the task. It broke it all down, and yeah, I think at the end of the day I had a little bit skin in the game when I'd invested in something like that, and I'd paid for another couple of bits and bobs as well, but it was just about sitting down and doing it really. And there's a dog training lesson in there for you as well, because you know you can have all the best sort of dog training treats and toys and things like that, but at the end of the day you just need to get on the floor and have some fun with your dog, and that's what I did with the book. You know, I would set aside a bit of time each day and just sit and write really. And the first few times, well, the first many times it was absolute rubbish that I was writing, but you just gradually get a bit better and better, and you find your voice, and that's the same with the dog training as well. You know, your first time you try and play with your dog, it feels awkward. It feels like the first time you go for a run or you join a gym or something, and you know, it just doesn't feel right. But you get over that awkwardness, and the more you go, the easier it gets, and the better you get at it, the more comfortable you get. So yeah, it's been fun.
Where are you at now with the book?
We're nearly done. It's I just need to go over it again. I just need to add a few more bits and pieces to it. It's just about there. It's got everything in that I wanted to have. I didn't want to overwhelm people with, you know, tons and tons of information. It's be very kind of. I want people not just to read it. I want them to be able to put into practice as well what I've written in the book. So I haven't tried to overwhelm them with, you know, wolf theory and any of that kind of thing. What, you know, I don't think pet dog owners are particularly interested in or they need to know about. I just want to help people to have a bit more fun with their dogs. So yeah, it's getting there. We've got a cool illustrator, Julia, who's helped me out making it look really, really nice. Hi, Julia.
Hello, Dominic. How's it going?
I just got, I've received the sketches that you sent through.
Excellent. Okay.
They're looking awesome.
I'm really glad you liked them. That's brilliant.
No, it's fantastic. You've nailed Barry anyway. You've definitely nailed Barry.
Yeah, it was hard. That's praise indeed coming from a dog owner, because you know them in intimate detail, don't you? It's really hard trying to capture the character. It's like drawing someone's kids.
It is. But you didn't put a tail on him either, and he hasn't got a tail, so that was very observant of you.
Yeah, I had to double check on your photos.
Hey, well, thanks very much for your time, and lovely to talk to you.
Yeah, that's great. Cheers.
Take care of yourself, Flower. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So we got a lot of real life stuff in there. I've wrote it as alongside running the dog walking, dog adventure, dog training business as well. So there's lots of anecdotes and lots of examples of stuff that we do with our dogs every single day as well. And speaking of that, it's time for us to go and pick up some dogs now, actually. So can we continue this on the road, Alex?
So Tom, who's this book for?
It's for dog owners who love their dogs passionately, dog lovers, who love their dogs but wish their dogs were a little bit better behaved. Yeah, they see other people with their dogs in the park, and their dogs don't run away, and they don't pull on the lead, and they basically do what they're told, and they wish that their dogs were more like that. And I know what that feels like, because that's what I was like as well, you know, way back before I started the business and I started learning about dog training. So the book's designed to help people move from, you know, wanting, you know, knowing that they should do some training with their dog, but they don't know where to start. Yeah, I've tried to make it dead easy to teach the methods that will help people to, you know, have a dog that listens to them and loves them, you know, not just in the house or lying on the couch, but, you know, when they're out at the park, the beach and the woods where there's more distractions and things like that. So it's for that type of dog owner, because they're the clients that I meet on a regular basis. They're the people that have come into our online dog training program, and, you know, they've had great results because they've put into, you know, they've started to have more fun with their dogs. Their dogs start to look at them and listen to them more, and now they're having a much more enjoyable life with their dogs.
So great. We know what's in the book and who it's for. When can we get our hands on it?
Well, you can get your hands on it when it leaves the printing press in about, I think it'll be about 3-4 weeks time now. We've got a couple of little bits we're finishing off, a couple of little edits and things like that being done. But if people want to pre-order the book, they can go to www.mydogsuperhero.com. And if you go there now, before the book is actually published, you can pre-order the book at a special price of £12.97. So you can save yourself £7 on the price of what it'll be when it's actually printed, which is going to be £19.97. So if you want to save some money and get a fantastic dog training book that's full of stories, hints, tips. If you like my emails, then you'll absolutely love the book. Or if you like PLTV, then you'll absolutely love the book as well. It's all real life dog training for people who love their dogs, but they wish their dogs were a little bit better behaved. So if you want to pre-order the book, you can go to www.mydogsuperhero.com, and we'll see you next week.